If you're running a small or medium-sized business in Europe, you're probably facing some serious headaches. Long lead times, rising costs, and a whole lot of compliance issues. But what if the solution was a lot closer than you think? Well, today we're going to talk about why Turkey might be the strategic answer you've been looking for. Does this sound familiar? You're waiting over a month for sea freight, all while your cash is tied up in huge amounts of inventory, and you're constantly second-guessing if you can react to what the market wants. It's exactly these challenges that can hold a growing business back. Okay, so this is where Turkey really shines. Its position is, well, unique. It's literally the bridge between Europe and Asia. This makes it an incredible hub for nearshoring. And it's not just about being closer on a map. It's about totally changing how you run your supply chain. Just look at these numbers. They really speak for themselves. We're talking about 10 to 15 days by truck from Turkey versus as much as 40 days on a ship from Asia. That's cutting your transit time in half, maybe even more. That kind of speed isn't just a small improvement. It's a huge advantage that lets you be way more agile. So, what does this all actually mean for your business? Well, speed to market means you can jump on new trends while they're still hot. You also get a fantastic balance between cost and quality. Plus, Turkish suppliers are really familiar with EU compliance, which just cuts down your risk. And here's a big one: flexible minimum order quantities, or MOQs, which are great for your cash flow and let you test new products without a massive upfront cost. All right, let's be real. No strategy is perfect, right? But the key to a successful sourcing plan isn't about finding a path with zero risk. It's about knowing the risks and managing them smartly. So let's look at the common hurdles and, more importantly, how to get over them. For every potential problem, there's a practical, straightforward solution. Worried about supplier reliability? Use third-party audits and inspections before anything ships. Concerned about hidden fees? Team up with a freight forwarder who specializes in the Turkey to EU route. For communication, get everything, and I mean everything, down in a solid contract. And for currency fluctuations, you can use financial tools like forward contracts to lock in your rate. See? Every single one of these is manageable. Okay, if you take one piece of advice from this, make it this one. Don't get fixated on the price per unit. To really know if you're getting a good deal, you have to calculate the total landed cost. That includes your shipping, your insurance, duties, the whole shebang. It's the only way to avoid nasty surprises and see what your real profit margin is. So, you see the potential and you know how to handle the what-ifs. The big question now is, how do you actually put this into action? A good strategy needs a clear plan, and you need the right tools to make it happen. Look, what we've covered here is really just a quick snapshot, but the full roadmap is waiting for you. We're talking detailed case notes from real companies, a super practical checklist you can use to guide every step, and a glossary so you understand all the key terms. So if you're ready to get that complete toolkit and actually turn this strategy into a reality for your business, you can download the full first chapter of the Handbook of Sourcing from Turkey. It's available right now on Gumroad, and it's designed to be your go-to practical guide. I'll leave you with this one final thought to chew on. In a market that's changing faster than ever, being agile isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a necessity. So the real question isn't just about where you're sourcing from today, but whether your supply chain is actually built to win tomorrow.